The following footage was taken on various trips out to a few different permissions.
Hi everybody and welcome back to the channel. This morning I'm back out on my perm in North Yorkshire again. I got here about 20 past 6 this morning and I got set up by 8:30, and within about 10 minutes the first grey arrived. It was still fairly dark, so I had to shoot that one in night vision mode. Another one arrived about 20 minutes later. That was the same, it was still fairly dark, so with there not being much light I just left it on night vision mode. After that it was nearly 2 hours to wait for the third one, and I just shot the fourth one, which was about an hour and a half, so really it's about 3.5 hours for 4 greys. The kit I'm using this morning is the BRK Ghost again, with the Arken Zulus on top. The pellets I've changed to the Rangemaster Sovereign Hunters 10.33 grain in 177. I zeroed the scope with the Hunters the other day and they were, through the Ghost, they were really accurate, so I'm really happy with those. The 4 that I've shot, there's been very little kicking with the 4, so the pellets look like they're really doing the job, so I'm really happy with those. I've just had my BSA R10 serviced, so I haven't used that for quite a while, so the plan is next time I'm out I'm going to take that with us, so I'll get down to my little range sometime next week and I'll get that zeroed in with one of the Arken Zulus with a different range of pellets and see which one it prefers before I take it back out.
Warning: this is a pest control video showing vermin being legally controlled here in the UK. If you're not comfortable watching this content, please switch off now. You have been warned. And here we go with the first shot of the morning on this permission. As you're about to see, when I shoot this one, there's an escapee gets along the branches and down the side of the fence. This is the last shot on this feeder. All in all, a pretty quiet morning. I was actually getting some shooting practice in here when this one tipped up and decided it was hungry. This was about 6 days later, and me getting some shooting practice in obviously didn't bother these two greys. I'm back on one of my farm perms now, but unfortunately it was another quiet morning. The peanuts in the feeder on this perm were going down fairly quickly, and this is where I've got my targets. So I thought I'd come down early one morning and give it a
That's
go.
the first one this morning. That came from behind the tree along the ground and then came up the branch that's against the tree, leading to the feeder. Oh, come on. Well, second one's just arrived. Didn't even see it turn up. It just came along from the left, which is very unusual for this permission, but that's what it did. Went straight onto the feeder, so it was obviously very hungry, and that one met its maker as well. So that's two down in the space of about 10 minutes, which I'm quite happy with. I wasn't expecting a massive amount this morning, as it is a residential perm and I have kept really on top of it, but I've noticed on the trail cameras that there has been a little bit of activity lately and the peanuts have been going down reasonably rapidly.
If you live in the County Durham area, please pop in to Wheatley Hill Pet and Corn and help support small local businesses. I really must remember to cock my rifle.
Oh, you fucking twat.
As you're about to see, things don't always go quite to plan.
Well, third grey's just arrived and that was pretty eventful, that one. So first off, it actually sat on the feeder tray platform. Just as I pulled the trigger, it moved its head, so it missed.
Just goes to show,
So I climbed
once you
up
start
onto the
getting on a
roof
bit,
of the feeder,
your reflexes are not what once
sat
were.
and had a look round because I wasn't sure what was going on. So I lined up the shot again. Just as I pulled the trigger, it moved its head again. So the pellet actually went just behind its head and hit the tree. So eventually, after looking around for a few seconds again, it sat again with the nut. So a third time lucky, I lined up the shot, perfect shot. Didn't move its head this time, so it struck home and hit the bottom. So 3 shots, I eventually got it. Doesn't happen very often, but never mind. Well, that's number 5 down for this morning. I was expecting 1 or 2, but definitely wasn't expecting 5. The weather's getting a little bit worse now. The rain's starting to come down a little bit heavier, and it's getting on for 10 o'clock. So I think I'm going to call it in the morning, unless I see some. Never in the world. There's a grey sniffing about at the bottom of the tree and behind the tree, sniffing some blood. I'm just waiting for it heading up to the feeder for us to take it out. There we go, 1 shot live. There's a grey sniffing about at the bottom of the tree and behind the tree, sniffing some blood. I'm just waiting for it heading up to the feeder for us to take it out. There we go, 1 shot live.
I hope you enjoyed watching the video, and if you did, please don't forget to like, share and subscribe. But in the meantime, here's a couple from the archive for you to watch.